The footage you're about to hear about was never supposed to exist anymore. It was deleted, removed, erased by authorities within hours. But someone saved it. And what they saw was something no one could explain. This happened late at night, in a quiet building that had no history of violence, no reported incidents, nothing unusual, just a normal surveillance system. Standard cameras, recording everything, until 2:13 a.m. That's when one of the cameras captured something that would later be classified and deleted. But here's where it gets strange. Before the system was wiped, a technician working night shift noticed something off. The file was still open, still playing, and instead of reporting it, he copied it. The footage starts normally. Empty hallway, fluorescent lights flickering slightly, nothing unusual. Then, movement. At the far end of the corridor, a figure appears, not walking in, not entering from a door, just there, standing still, watching. No one had entered the building, no doors had opened, no alarms were triggered, and yet, this figure was inside. The technician replays the footage, frame by frame, trying to understand what he's seeing. That's when he notices something worse. The timestamp. It glitches. 2:13 a.m., 2:13 a.m., 2:13 a.m. The time isn't moving, but the figure is, slowly, walking closer to the camera, step by step, not rushed, not aggressive, just deliberate. And then, it stops, right in front of the camera. The camera should capture a face, but instead, there's nothing, no features, no eyes, no reflection, just darkness, like the figure is absorbing the light itself. Then suddenly, the camera cuts, static fills the screen, and for exactly 7 seconds, there's only audio, breathing, not from the hallway, from behind the camera. The technician freezes, because he knows something terrifying. There are no microphones installed in that camera. It doesn't record sound. It never has. So where did the breathing come from? The next morning, authorities arrive. Servers are shut down. Footage is erased. Employees are told it was a system malfunction. Nothing more. No investigation. No report. Just silence. But the technician who copied the footage, he didn't keep it for long, because later that night, he received a message. No number, no caller ID, just a single line. You weren't supposed to see that. The next day, he quit, disappeared, and the file? It was found again, on a random forum, uploaded anonymously, before being deleted. One last time. If that footage was real, then something entered that building, without ever opening a door. And maybe, it never left. Would you have watched the full footage? Comment I saw it if you made it this far. Subscribe for more hidden cases they don't want you to see. After the footage was deleted, after the technician disappeared, people thought the story was over. It wasn't, because someone else found something hidden inside that clip. Something authorities missed. A detail so disturbing. It revealed where the figure came from. And what they discovered was far worse than the footage itself. A small group online, people obsessed with lost media and hidden files, managed to recover fragments of the deleted video. Not the full clip, just pieces. Corrupted, broken, incomplete, but enough. They enhanced the footage, slowed it down, zoomed into the shadows, and that's when they saw it. Something behind the figure, at the end of the hallway, a door. Here's the problem. That door doesn't exist. According to the building's official layout, there's nothing there, just a solid concrete wall. No entry, no exit, nothing. But in the footage, the door is clear, old, metal, slightly open, darkness inside. And the figure didn't appear randomly. It came from that door. The group tracks down the building. Same location, same hallway. They compare blueprints, interview former staff, dig into old records, and they find something buried. Years ago, before the building was renovated, there was a door there. It led underground, to a lower level that was later sealed off permanently. No access, no records of what was left inside. One of the group members decides to go further. He visits the building, late at night, same time as the footage, 2:13 a.m. He sets up a camera, starts recording, and walks to the end of the hallway, where the door used to be. At first, nothing, just a wall, cold, solid. But then, his camera glitches. For a split second, the wall is gone, and the door is back, exactly like in the footage, slightly open, dark inside. He freezes, heart pounding, because he realizes he's not just seeing it through the camera, he can see it with his own eyes. The recording captures his breathing getting heavier. He whispers, "This isn't supposed to be here." The door creaks, slowly opening wider. From the inside, not pushed, pulled, as if something is inviting him in. The video cuts abruptly, but the last frame wasn't empty. Someone enhanced it later, bright in the shadows. And inside the doorway, there wasn't just one figure. There were many, standing in complete silence, watching, waiting. The original footage showed something entering the building, but this shows something else. It was never alone. Would you open that door? Comment don't open it if you'd walk away. Subscribe, because part 3 reveals what's inside. The footage was deleted. The building was sealed. The door was never supposed to be there. But someone opened it, and what they found inside wasn't just disturbing. It changed everything we thought we knew about that night and the people who disappeared after. By now, 3 things were clear. There was a hidden level beneath the building. The CCTV footage captured something entering from it. And behind that door, there wasn't just one figure. There were many, but no one knew what was inside. Until one final recording surfaced. Unfinished, corrupted, but real. The same investigator from part 2. The one who saw the door reappear. He didn't run. He went closer, camera still recording. Step by step, toward the darkness. As he reaches the doorway, the air changes. You can hear it. The sound becomes heavy, like the space itself is wrong. He steps inside. The camera struggles to adjust. At first, total darkness. Then slowly, shapes begin to form. Walls, but not like normal walls. They look unfinished, uneven, almost grown, like the place wasn't built, but formed. Then the camera tilts forward, and the truth is revealed. The figures, dozens of them, standing motionless in a large underground space. Not shadows, not illusions. People, or at least, they used to be. Their faces are blank, expressions frozen, eyes open, but unfocused. And every single one of them is facing the entrance. The investigator whispers, "Who are they?" Then he notices something that stops him cold. Clothing, badges, items left behind. These aren't strangers. They match the records of former employees, security staff, maintenance workers, even the technician who copied the original footage. All of them reported missing. Suddenly, one of the figures moves, just slightly. Its head tilts, then another, and another, until all of them are looking directly at him, at the camera, at you. Then, they all take one step forward. At the exact same time, the camera drops. The footage becomes chaotic. Breathing, running, static, then silence. The video ends. But that's not the worst part. Because days later, the file reappeared online again, uploaded from an unknown source. But this time, there was an extra frame added at the very end. One that wasn't there before. A still image, clear, undeniable. The same underground room, the same figures, standing in silence. But now, there's one more, standing closest to the camera, closer than the rest, wearing the same clothes as the investigator. Whatever is behind that door, it doesn't just take people, it replaces them. If you saw that last frame, comment ID saw me. Would you have walked in or run? Subscribe for more cases that were never meant to be found.